Good evening to the Jordan Podcast Show. Late night Jordan Podcast. I know I've been away for so long, but I'm back and better than ever. Let me tell you about my day. My day was a good day, and I had a great time yesterday. I just want to say Happy Valentine's Day to the people yesterday, and I know I had a Valentine. I want to tell you about that too. But let me talk to you about yesterday. It was Valentine's Day, and it was a real big change in my life, and a real big change in another person's life that made me special. I want to talk to you about I met I met somebody that showed me helped me with my spiritual ways, and she really showed me that I have a purpose in the same way I should love myself and everything. That's a good topic to talk about today. Loving yourself. Like I know you're going. I know I have a quote saying you have to be cold to become a diamond. You have to go through the trials and tribulations. You have to go through that pressure to become something and that heat. And I seen it happen at my own hands. This is a solo podcast too, and I'm only doing interviews myself. But let me tell you about my inner peace, my self-aware, like me healing, and my journey to where I am today. So sit back, chill. If you have some candy or anybody around that want to hear this, I'd love for you to hear my story. So we're gonna start back when I was in New Jersey. Started in a small town called East Orange. Real small town. I was a real quiet kid, and I really didn't know how to express my feelings. So I just kept quiet, and it was like I just didn't really know how to talk. I was really shy and everything, and I really stuck into my mind. But as a young kid that was born in East Orange, New Jersey, I had a lot of people in my family that helped me, and a lot of people in my family that left me. Like I had my older brother, I had my mom and dad, and then later on I had my little brother and sister. I'm happy that they brought me into life, and I had my grandma, my auntie, my cousins to be there to help me. My journey from East Orange, I moved to Norfolk, Virginia, and stayed with my grandma. Well, I was with my grandma, and this was when I started my spiritual journey. 'Cause I met a lot of people that was neglecting me because my weight and everything, and I didn't really want to feel sad, so I didn't want to feel depressed every single time. This was my journey to help people with mental health too. Started. I really help a lot of people with mental health, and I use this platform to speak my words and bring out the best of everybody I've talked to, even myself. The journey is a long way for me, and I hope my journey is still going. I'm still writing my story. But I just wanted to tell y'all how it started. I was just lonely. I was just a kid. Like everybody started off a kid, not coming from nothing. I came from the bottom, and I'm still working to get to the top. My goal is to become the first millionaire and be able to help people through my wealth to build their wealth. I'm taking every class I could take. I'm getting God to send me all these people to help me, and I'm just have faith in myself. I talked to this amazing person yesterday. She told me about her story, and it was like I'm not alone. And I met this beautiful lady yesterday, and we shared a kiss on Valentine's Day, and I was so happy. Yesterday, I had got a job interview, and I'll be working in a fast food restaurant for Carnival, making Carnival food. I was so excited because this is something I had to work on because I had a last job, and my anxiety was getting the best of me. But God knows that I can get through this. God gives His hardest battles to His best warriors, and I know I'm a warrior. Me seeing how far I came, where I started at, was a big accomplishment. People tell me I should applaud myself more often and actually look at the stuff I have become. And sometimes I be saying I can't slow down. I can't put my foot off the pedal. Because I have dreams to change the world, and I have dreams to help people. And I know everybody in my circle will help me. I just want to shout out my uncle, Uncle Sidney. Happy birthday. I miss you, and I love you, and I will see you soon. I want to shout out Cousin Kiki. Thanks for helping me, and thanks for this being the best cousin. I just want to shout out my whole family. I love everybody. I don't discriminate nobody. I don't bash on nobody. I be myself, and I love that y'all accept me for me. It's just been a long day today, really long day, but I kept pushing. I kept moving. I tell everybody, keep your stick on the ice, because if you keep your stick on the ice, even if the ice breaks or melts, you can still float. It's till you put pressure on that stick that it goes under. Whatever you're going through, I'm here for you. If you need somebody to talk to, if you even want to come on the podcast, come by. If you have to have some friends that need to have some words, tell them to go to the podcast. I like to talk about anything. And it's just been a long day today. I hope everybody have a great day. I hope everybody is feeling blessed, and keep pushing. Whatever you're going through today, it's just something to make you stronger for the next day. Pain is temporary, but greatness is forever. That's what I learned. But the topic is this being self-confident about yourself. Have confidence in yourself. I know I could be a hypocrite because sometimes I have confidence and be overconfident and then start doubting myself. And I know sometimes it'd be scary that you don't know if you're ready for that new job or ready to take that first step into making your own business. But in my eyes, you are. You can do anything just like I can. The world is small, but God never put us on this world just not do nothing. We have the choice to change the world. He gave us our flaws and all our purposes to do that. And I learning that at a young age was the best thing in my life. I really just like talking. I like talking. I have a real good talk and a good word flow. If I may go off a topic in this podcast, I apologize. But this is me being honest and actually talking to you how I feel. Sometimes I felt like I didn't have a meaning in my life. I felt like I needed somebody to make me happy. And figured out the person I need to love is myself. After I start loving myself, God will bring people into my life. But at the same time, He did bring people into my life. He brought my family. He brought everybody in my life to show me the right path. And I know it's hard to lose somebody too. And you feel like God is punishing you. Because that's how I felt. But sometimes He's do that to show you that you still got to be like, you got to keep pushing. You got to know that they're going to be with you forever. Now, I don't say nothing about people. The world today is a real strange place. A lot of stuff is going on today that even the people don't know what to do. But it's up to you. Don't let the world push you around. Push back. Do what you gotta do. Don't start tomorrow. Start today. I bet you will not regret it if you start today. If you feel like you're overweight, go into the gym. Bust out some push-ups. Do something. Don't sit there and be like, I'll start tomorrow. Because if you start tomorrow, you don't say, I'll start tomorrow another day. Do it today. Even if you can't do 5 push-ups, do 1 push-up. Even if you can't go run a mile, go outside, take a good walk. If you can't run, you can walk. If you can't walk, you can crawl. But you gotta keep moving. Just like Martin Luther King said. It's all up to you. You're your person. You can change the world. You're revolution inside of you is the best thing that ever happened to you. Like, it's you that can change yourself and change everything that's happening to you. I believe in you. Just like how I believe myself. And I'm 19 and I'm talking like I'm a 50-year-old already living their life. It's really been a long. I've been out of school for like 1 year now. Been a long year. A lot of stuff happened. And I've been really on my grind and everything. So, but it's up to you. Any people that starting the business who hears this, good luck. If you need help, I'm here. If you need a good book to go to, I prefer going to Rich Dad Poor Dad 21st Century. My mentor suggested that to me. Anybody that's starting their fitness training, you got this. No doubt yourself. Go in there, be yourself. And remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Nope, nothing happens overnight. It takes time. You have to grind to get to where you have to get to. But remember, you have to love yourself before you can love others. It been long. You're gonna sit back and you're gonna hear this and you're gonna be like, he was right. At the same time, that's how I feel. Because every time people tell me something, I'll be like, they're right. And I have to look at myself in the mirror and say, you gotta do this, Jordan. Even wake up. If you wake up in the morning, look in the mirror. I'll give you a challenge. Look in the mirror and say you love yourself. And if you can do that, you can do anything. Well, I'm about to head out. I know I may talk your ear off and everything. And I know you may be like, when it's going to be over. But if you hear this, I hope you had a blessed day, a nice day. I hope you did something that you was happy about, that made you happy, made you grow into a person. I hope you learned something new. Or I hope you did something that made your world made you feel like you was just greater than anybody. Remember what I say, keep your stick on the ice. If the ice melt, you're going to float. And remember, you're coal. Coal turn to diamond. You have to go to that heat and trials and tribulations and that pressure become that diamond. This is the Jordan Podcast Show, late night show 2. I'm signing off. See you later. Love y'all.